What's good, YouTube? Because of Covey here. So we are diving into a donation request. Darren Lindgren sent in a list of Angel songs he wanted done, and Dawn is Breaking was on that list. And y'all have highly requested this one in the comments section as well on the Angels reactions. So we're gonna dive into this. Y'all have really wanted this one to get done. This is the version from Latrobe University 1979 from the Angels channel. Like I said, I love that they always have these up here, their favorite personal performances that they put up on their own channel that they've done of these songs. So Dawn is Breaking is the one we're doing today. If you're new here, please subscribe. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, stage performance, instrumentations. It's positive vibes. We have a blast. It's a nice way for everyone to wind down or begin their day, whatever time it is where you're from. So we're going to dive into this Because of Coffee, a reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Dawn is Breaking, the Angels live at Latrobe University.
The flash of life, that is the second that begins the dying.
Okay. He's on some menace shit, right? Okay. Nice.
Remember looking at the haunted race, bow down to the storm. Remember searching for a familiar face with no one there to mourn. Staring eyes, silent screams, plastic tubes to carry fading dreams. Preacher servant in the hall.
Yeah. Man, that sucked me in. We didn't pause forever. Oh man, I like how he's like fucking at the beginning had like some troll kind of shit going on, like a very evil kind of voice going on. In this one, he's using that horror movie style singing, right? Very like eerie style of vocals here. Storytelling style of vocals too. It sounds very storytelling the way that he's carrying the words and all of that. The essence of the music is about to shift here. It got heavier up to this point, but the build up of that, they built it up for so long and added more and more layers as each section came by, and I like that.
To carry fading dreams. Preacher servant in the hall. Warm blood on the palace wall. Those who dine alone in hell, wearing grief in their lapel. Drop small change in wishing well. The haunted tunes that never fell. Someone's tagging a ball and chain.
Nice.
Looking for you in the pouring rain. Those who care give silent prayer.
Nice guitar.
Going home. If there was a brickwork surrounding the New York dream, there were secrets locked in steel.
Man, this is so raw. Like the sound of the guitar, the distortion through the amp, it has a rawness to it. It's like a deep layer of vibration. That's what I'm looking for. Inside of the picking, there's a lot of shake inside of the picking, and I like that though. It sounds fucking raw and awesome. This is dope right here. Man.
If there's a button you could press on the lock machine, there's a place for wounds to heal. If you were born in the barbed wire of your mother's womb, if you were hungry before you died, if you said you left your bath all clean and white, you know, I know you lied. Read that.
Man, he is really talking about some shit in these lyrics, though. I haven't said nothing about it yet. Oh, boy. Let's talk about this for a minute. This is awesome right here. Remember looking at the haunted race bowed down to the storm. Remember searching for a familiar face with no one there to mourn. Wow. Staring at silent screams. Plastic tubes to carry fading dreams. Preacher servant in their hall. Warm blood on the palace wall. This is that cryptic kind of writing right here. Very metaphorical. Those who dine alone in hell, wearing grief in their lapel. Drop small change in wishing well the haunted tears that never fell. Wow. Wow. This is deep right here. Someone's dragging a ball and chain looking for you in the pouring rain, while those who care give silent prayer for lovers going home. If there was a brickwork surrounding the New York precinct, if there were secrets locked in steel, if there was a button you could press on the luck machine, if there was a place for wounds to heal, if you were born in the barbed wire of your mother's womb, if you were hungry before you died, if you say you left your bath all clean and white, you know I know you lied. Wow. This is basically a descriptor of like saying everybody is like everybody's shit stinks almost is what this vibe is, right? It's describing a bunch of unfortunate situations from different perspectives, right? And it's also, when it gets down to these ifs, these are the ifs, like the what ifs, right? And some of them are positive, some of them are negative, right? If there was a brickwork surrounding the New York precinct, if there were secrets locked in steel, he says. If there was a button you could press on the luck machine, that's a positive right there, if you had that button, right? If there was a place for wounds to heal, double positive. If you were born in the barbed wire of your mother's womb, oh my God. If you were hungry before you died, if you say you left your bath all clean and white, you know I know you lied. Wow. Saying everybody's got something going on, right? Everybody's got some kind of misfortune happening. Nobody has the perfect life, right? This is deep as fuck right here. His metaphors are insane, man.
Your bath all clean and white, you know, I know you lied. Remember the poet who said it first. He was speaking of you and your difficult
Oh, man.
How you can sing a prayer for lovers going home. Drinking from an empty cup, waiting for a rock to grow. Whispered sounds that can't be heard, and no one knows.
The lighting, man.
Children who
So
don't learn to
creepy.
read, yet have no wish to die. Whatever you are or could have been, it'd feel better if you could cry.
God damn. Remember the poet who said at first he was speaking of you and your difficult birth. How you care and say your prayer for lovers going home. Wow. Oh, it's saying you pray for people to make it like a good nature, right? This is talking about a good natured person, how you care and say your prayer for lovers going home, praying for people to arrive safely, right? And stuff like that. Drinking from an empty cup, waiting for the room to grow. Whispered sounds that can't be heard and no one knows. This is fucking awesome, man. This is poetry right here. He is so poetic. The way he describes human emotions and the essence of feelings that a person can have with his situational description of things. Fucking beautiful, man. Oh my god. This is literally just about things that people go through and feelings that they have. I mean, this is deep. I love it. He says, children who don't mind the rain yet have no wish to die. Oh my God. That's a metaphor for innocence, right? Because people will be like, I don't want to get caught out in the rain. You get like bitter towards the rain and shit as life goes on. Most people do. They don't want to get caught outside in the rain and shit like that. It's not a thing most people like, unless you're like into like mudding and like backroading and stuff like that. That sort of stuff, then you're gonna like to go play in the rain. Those kinds of people that like doing that kind of stuff love playing in the rain. But most people do not like the rain. So the metaphor here is that you grow up and you hate the rain. But the children, when they see the rain, they always want to run out and dance around in it and get all fucking wet and come inside soaking, fucking dragging mud everywhere, you know. Did that plenty of times as a child. The rain was always fun to play in. It's just a thing, but he's saying like they don't have no wish to die. It's saying like people will be like, don't go play in the rainstorm, you'll get struck by lightning, there's risk involved to this and that. It's saying they have that innocence where there's no wish to die, but they also don't know of the danger out there as well because that innocence is there. That's a beautiful fucking metaphor right there. Whatever your own world could have been, you'd feel better if you could cry. Man, it's saying this descriptor right here is saying it's become so ingrained to just feel it and go along with it that your own world isn't necessarily what it could have been. It's saying you would feel better if you could just release all of that feeling that's inside of you, but that you become so used to it and used to the feeling of all of these things that are being described here that a person can go through, you become numb to it and you don't even fucking shed a tear over it anymore. But it's saying you'd feel better if you did when you're thinking about what your world could have been. That is fucking, man, this is wild right here. I see why y'all wanted me to check this one out. This is beautifully poetic right here. Love the light back there, the orange light. Nice. Nice. I love that there. I love that guitar riff there. The bow, bow, now, 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 now. Right? You gotta fucking love it. That's classic style riffing right there. Very vibey. Love whenever they just slow it down a bit and you're not getting a crazy fast solo. It's just real vibey with a lot of wrung out notes and just a nice melody carrying it around the fretboard with some chill vibes on the rhythm section. I fucking love guitar pieces like that. And then he follows it. That's amazing. Beautiful.
People massing in the streets, trampled heads beneath their feet, children playing with the dead, silver spoons stained with red.
Wow.
Watching through a widow's veil, it sees a desecrate the holy grail. You sit all alone in your front row seat, you look life is death.
Oh, wow. He snapped on this one. Who the fuck was my man talking to? He was mad. Oh my word. He said, dawn is breaking in the graveyard. People massing in the street. Massing, gathering, right? Like a mass. Trampled heads beneath their feet. Ooh, this could, like, okay. Chaos, right? There's chaos going on. People getting trampled. Children playing with the dead. Silver spoons stained with red. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Silver spoons stained with red, man. That is something right there. Because, you know, the silver spoon, right? Everything handed. Children playing with the dead, it says. And that's alluding to the trampled heads, right? Oh my God. Silver spoons stained with red. Oh God. Indoctrination, right? Watching through a widow's veil as Caesar desecrates the Holy Grail. You sit all alone in your front row seat. You look so small and frail. Your mud on the feet of the men you've damned. Your darkness come too soon. This is about somebody falling from power, right? This is about, yes, a dictator kind of figure falling from the power. Man, your mud on the feet of the men you've damned. Your darkness come too soon. You should be, he's saying what he thinks of them, right? He's saying, this is what I think of you that's up here, right? Okay, I got you. I see what he's doing here. This is cool as fuck. He said, you should be selling 2-bit watches and girly photographs. Masterpiece in ruin. Your pantomime of old world courtesy. You should have a degree for halolatry. That's fucking funny right there. You should be castrated in an apartment tower with no technology. Did you ever listen to the polls opposed to you? Did you ever stop to ask? Did you ever smile and hide your wasted lips? Did you ever lift your mask? Did you ever walk with your feet on by? Did you ever take your place in line? Did you know that you belong where wrong is right and right is wrong? Did you really think that you'd be left where war is life and life is death? That is a shot at every dictator, politician, fucking war-causing, power-hungry, pig-headed, whatever you want to call them. You guys know what I mean. Oh, man, what a slap in the face to start out as such a pretty song as well, more slowed down. But the message he put inside of this, first, I see the point, okay? In this first verse, like I said, he described all of these negative situations that happened to us and shit like that, and like how it would feel better if we could just cry and have innocence inside of ourselves again. But instead, you're born in the barbed wire of your mother's womb, saying you're already being stabbed by everything before you're even out, right? Before you're even born. And if you were hungry before you died, saying people who don't have enough and they pass away, you know what I mean? In the world, people starving and that sort of thing. Fucking tragic, man. The descriptions of the problems in the world that he had in this first verse, man. Wow. Deep as fuck. And then to go into the second verse and just absolutely lay into those people that caused that shit to happen in the world. Wow. This was fucking brilliant right here. I'm leaving a like on this video. Definitely. This was fucking awesome right here. I can see why you guys wanted me to do this one. Total rebellion against the powers that be. And you describing it in a way that's so... It really makes you think. All the descriptions of the scenarios of bad things that people go through, and then to hammer it in, telling them that he wishes they were in these positions, right? Than to say you belong where wrong is right and right is wrong. Did you really think you'd be left where war is life and life is death? He's saying you want to run around causing war and killing everybody and that's life for you. He's saying, do you really think we're going to accept that our death is your life? Hell no. Absolutely not. Beautiful piece right here. This was a masterpiece, man. Masterpiece lyrically, and the energy of the song itself. Like I said, I love that melody section of the guitar. This is probably the most chill Angel song we've ever had, and they still went off, right? Still went off inside of it. I love this. Original video in the description. As always, subscribe to the Angel. Support all the artists we have on the channel. That's what we do this for. Thank you, Darren, for your list of Angel songs and your donation. I appreciate you so much. Y'all are amazing. I really appreciate the support. It means the whole world to me, and it's just amazing to be able to get on here and hang out with you guys and break down these lyrics and talk about all the problems in the world, mental health and addiction and those sorts of things. It's a great outlet in my own recovery. So I appreciate y'all dearly. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment your suggestions. Subscribe up that way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Thanks for everything. Have a beautiful one. Peace.